Hey there, Hollywood Time viewers. Today we are joined by rising country music singer-songwriter Karissa Ella. Hey, Karissa.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling y'all from Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville. How is it in
Mm.
Nashville today?
It is a beautiful Friday here in Nashville. It is stunning. Nashville likes to skip spring and just go straight to summer. So we have a little bit, this is our spring right now. It's really nice and warm and not humid, but I'm sure next week we'll be sweating and it'll be bad, but I'll take it, whatever. It's nice.
All right. So where are you originally from?
I'm originally from North Canton, Ohio. So I'm about an hour from Cleveland. So it's about 8 hours from here. So I don't get home often, but if I do, it's just a plane ride away. Nice and easy.
Yeah. So when did you go to Nashville?
I moved to Nashville. I actually came here for college. So I moved to Nashville in 2014. I attended Belmont University. That's where I got my degree in entertainment industry studies and music business. And after I graduated in 2018, I was like, how could I ever leave this place? This place is perfect. I love it. So I made this place my new home.
So have you been singing your whole life?
I have been. I have always loved music. I grew up in not really a musical family. My dad's in the car business. My mom was an accountant. So not really musical, but they definitely had an appreciation for music, which I loved. And so growing up, I was really shy about singing, and they're the ones that pushed me into get voice lessons and the musicals and writing my own music, stuff like that. Yeah.
Is that what took you to Belmont?
Yep, that's what took me to Belmont. And throughout high school, I felt, and middle school, I felt really lost. I didn't really know anyone that like shared this passion of music with me. And I went to Belmont. It's a very artsy school, and I was surrounded by some of the best musicians, artists, creators, songwriters, in the business. And that was really cool to feel appreciated and to share that passion with others.
So what were you, did you go play a lot on the streets? How did you get your career get started?
Well, actually, like I said, I was very shy growing up when it came to music, especially. And so when it came to playing out in Nashville, it was really scary for me. So I didn't really play out much until probably the end of my college years. And I played at places like the Listening Room and Belcourt Taps and all the fun places. But I was really nervous at first, but then I started getting the hang of it. And it's so much fun to tell your own story and to share the songs that you helped create. I realized how much I loved that and loved playing out. So now I get to do that for a living, and it's so cool, so fun. But it was definitely a slow start for me because I was like, how are people going to react? Are they going to like me? Like, oh no. And I was too busy worrying about everyone else instead of worrying about myself. And that's where I've come back to. And I love it. I love playing shows. I love hearing people's responses to my songs. It makes it definitely all worth it.
Do you have a mentor that kind of helped you through all this?
For sure. Absolutely. Yes. I'm big into mentorship. I look up to a lot of different people. At first, my parents are definitely huge mentors of mine. And the first person I met in music, I guess his name is Frank Campagna, back home in Ohio. He kind of mentored me, nurtured me, got me into recording and writing songs. And then when I moved to Nashville, I have my friend Alex Sire, who played guitar for me, taught me and helped me write my own songs. And now him and we record together. He plays guitar for me often, and we're best buds. So yeah.
So when you went to Belmont, did you learn to play any instruments as well?
I didn't while I was at Belmont. I always wanted to. I had a guitar. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. And I wish so badly that I made myself do it in college. But, I kept making up excuses like, oh, I have to study. I have to do this,
Yeah.
And now that I'm done with college, there's no excuse. And especially because of COVID. So I actually picked up guitar during quarantine and during this pandemic. So it was a really nice thing, and it motivated me and it kept me busy. So I've been practicing guitar for almost a year now, and it's hard, man. It is. it is hard to play and sing at the same time. It's like doing the belly rub. I swear. And I never thought it would be. Everyone makes it look so easy,
Right?
but it's definitely been more difficult than I thought it would be. But I'm really excited, and I can't wait to hopefully one day play my own songs.
Yeah, I tried it. It hurt my fingers. I just couldn't. I tried for a couple of weeks and I just couldn't get it calloused or something.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, and then as soon as you get them callous, and they go away, and then you got to read it. It is painful. It's not what people think. Yeah, it's not easy.
So were you able to write a few songs that we're gonna be hearing about this year?
Yes. Oh yeah. Pretty busy during the pandemic, and I just released an acoustic sessions project. They're cover songs, but while we were, putting out the cover songs, we were working on other music, and I think here in a month or so, we're going to release an original song called Bad Summer, which is going to be fun.
Oh.
We have 3 already done and lined up, ready to go. So if anyone hears this and you follow me at Karissa Ella Music, you will definitely be up to date with all the new music that's coming here soon.
Well, let's talk about one of my all-time favorite female country singers is Patty Loveless. Always has been. Let's talk about Blame It on Your Heart. I heard your version. Oh, awesome. Really great.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wanted to do this acoustic project because I spent the whole pandemic kind of reflecting, and I think we all did, but I was like, what made me get into country music? So I started listening to the artists like Patty Loveless and Randy Travis and all these artists that like made me fall in love with country music. And so that's what that whole project's about, just bringing light to the song Who I Am by Jessica Andrews. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I let myself forget that song, but I heard it over COVID and it brought me to tears. I felt so nostalgic, and same with Blame It on Your Heart. I love the sass and the grit Patty Loveless brings, and it popped up on my Spotify, and I was like, oh my gosh, this song is perfect for this acoustic sessions project. I think it's a song everyone needs to hear. I think it needs to be back in country music. I love it, and her attitude and everything is something that I hope to bring forward into my new original music coming soon.
And let's talk about the gal who was playing as I call it, the fiddle in the background.
Oh yeah, her name is Jenee Fleenor. She, on my acoustic sessions project, she played the fiddle, the mandolin, and she did background vocals for me. And she is busy being a 2-time CMA Musician of the Year. Like, what? She plays in Blake Shelton's band. She plays for everyone. I think the next day she was in the studio with John Party after she was working with me. It was just so cool. She is the kindest soul I've ever met, and she's so insanely talented. It just shows you how nice people in Nashville are, and that, you just have to love playing, and she'll be like, hey, yeah, of course, let's do it. And I don't know if the songs would have been as good as they are without her. So I was very grateful to have worked with her on this project.
So tell us West Coasters out here, what is an acoustic session?
So an acoustic session, very good question. Over break, right before Christmas, I just went into the studio with my friends Jenee Fleenor, who played the fiddle, mandolin, and BGVs, and my friend Daniel Newell, and he played the acoustic guitar. And it's just a stripped down version of a cover. So you're not going to do a cover all with the drums and all these insane instruments. It's just a more stripped down version, more chill and relaxed. And it was really fun. I love giving my twist on these songs. I loved hearing people's reactions. But I didn't want to do anything that was full out. So I think we did a good job of keeping it pretty chill and calm and stripped down. Yeah.
And how can we view it? Can we see those acoustic sessions?
Yes, you can. So we actually there are 4 acoustic cover songs, on the Acoustic Sessions project. They're all on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube. And if you go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel, we have videos for each of the songs. They're all different. One of them is actually a duet. The song's called You Can't Make Old Friends by Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers, and I do it with my friend Johnny Gates. It's so pretty. I love it. I just had so much fun doing this, and it really made me nostalgic and took me back and got me excited for the future and for what's to come.
And so who works on the videos? Do you have someone who does the videos, produce them? And
Yes, I do. My friend Justin Mayo, he did all the videos. He's incredible. He gets everything done so fast and with such great quality. Justin's been my right-hand man through it all. When we were recording it too, he came in and did a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. So the videos are filled with the acoustic performance of us playing and singing, but also like when we recorded it and all that stuff. So yeah, get a little behind the scenes.
It's really great to be able to see videos still, thank you for doing that, because it's great to have a video with a song too, to watch on actual something streaming or however we do it these days.
Yeah, I know, I agree. And thank you for saying that. But that was like the main thing we wanted to do for the songs. We really felt that the videos made it, tied a bow around it, made it the full package. So they turned out great. You guys can check them out on YouTube, Karissa Ella Music, the Acoustic Sessions. But yeah, I think the videos really tied everything together and excited us.
Well, you talked about going to school and, and finding someone. So how do you tell us about your road to Nashville to get to where you are now, recording, and let's hear that.
Of course. Well, I guess I always knew of Nashville. I loved country music growing up. I grew up really listening to all genres, but I loved country music. So I knew what Nashville was, but I didn't think I'd ever go there or be where I'm at today. And I'm very thankful for that. I love the place I'm at. But I just was really nervous to say that I wanted to be a singer and I wanted to be a songwriter. Like I said, I was kind of shy about that side of my life. And I just didn't want people judging me or be like, you can't do that. And that held me back in a lot of ways. But when it came time to picking colleges, everyone's like, I want to be a nurse or a doctor. And I was like, I don't know what I want to do. But I knew the one thing in my life that was so important to me was music. So I started researching music schools. And I loved the business side that Belmont University, their major that they have to offer. And I thought that would be very beneficial for me if I did pursue a career as an artist, to know the business side. So that's what brought me to Nashville. Back in high school, I started to work with my mentor, Frank Campagna, and we were recording songs. We were writing songs. He really pushed me to out of my shell and to do all this and to pursue music. And I'm very thankful for that, or else I wouldn't be here today. And then when it came to Nashville, I released my first EP in, maybe 2016, 2017. And then we had, that was called just 3 songs, Karissa Ella EP. And then we released in 2018, I think, or 19. The years have now blurred because of COVID. It's crazy.
We lost a year.
Yes, I think 2019 actually. And it's called Blossom. And I named that album after the music venue in my hometown called Blossom Music Center in Akron, Ohio. I grew up going to see my favorite artist there, and it motivated me and always still keeps me inspired. I try every year to catch at least one show there. So I owe a lot to that place for driving me and motivating me to be an artist. So I love being in the studio. It's so much fun. But I guess my favorite thing is playing out and getting to meet all the fans and getting to meet new people at shows.
That's great. And also, Red, let's talk about that. I think it says here, November 2018, music video debuted, Get Drunk, Drink. What was that like?
Yes. Oh my gosh. That song's so fun. I wrote it when I was new to 21. And it's about getting over a boy by going out with your girlfriends, and you just you have your go-to get drunk drink. What is it? So that's kind of what the song's about. And I have a music video for it. Like you said, on YouTube at Karissa Ella Music. And it was so much fun filming it. The producer director was Stephen Shipley, and it was so much fun. We just hit Broadway and had a good time with my girlfriends, and didn't even feel like we were filming anything, but it turned out great. It was a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh. Also, I really love Maybe It Was Memphis. What was it like to do that one?
Oh man, that is another song I forgot about. And I love, oh my gosh. I think I listened to that song when it came back up on my Spotify for maybe 2 weeks straight. So when we decided to do this project, I was like, well, I already know one song I have to do. And that was the first song. And I was like, I don't know why, but I love it so much. I don't know why. She's incredible. So that was really fun to record, really fun to sing. Yeah.
So of all the songs that you've heard in your young life, what's one you want to do your next like cover song? What would you like to do of all the songs that you've heard?
Man.
Like just off the top of your head.
That is so tough. But I will say one of my favorite songs, I love Zac Brown Band. It's called Colder Weather, or his song Free. Zac Brown Band.
Oh,
yeah.
You should do Free. What an amazing song.
Right? Exactly. So maybe
it would be great to hear a woman's voice, you know. Zac's got a great voice, but it would be great to hear your voice do Free. That's a good one.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But isn't that song amazing? So maybe that's one of my favorite songs. So that would maybe be the next one.
So, you know, with COVID, you know, we hope maybe this year sometime it'll wind down. And will you be able to go out at all? Are you talking about that? You know,
you mean on the road?
On the road later in the year?
Yeah, I hope so. Right now, you know, I know venues are working really hard to put up, you know, new precautions and to be really safe and healthy, which, you know, we all appreciate because we want to play for you guys. We want to sing. I have some shows booked right now. I'm playing at the Dusty Armadillo in Rootstown, Ohio on June 12th, which should be so much fun. In May, I'm playing May 21st through the 23rd in Jekyll Island at the Southern Drifters Festival. So if anyone wants, you can get your tickets online. And I'm playing a couple of shows in Nashville. So things are slowly but surely opening up. And I have a lot of hope. I have a lot of hope that things are starting to get back to normal, and everything's like, well, we'll see. Like we're going to book this gig, but we'll see if it happens. So I'm just banking on that it's going to happen, and it's going to be great.
So of all the entertainment out there, who would you like to be the opening act for?
Oh man.
Male and female.
Male or female. Honestly, anyone. I think it'd be really cool to open for Brad Paisley, Zac Brown Band, like I said, one of my favorites. Carrie Underwood.
Wow.
Anyone. They're all incredible. It's so hard to choose. Blake Shelton. Honestly, opening up for anyone in country music, any one of my idols, it would be just a very incredible time, incredible experience for me. Hopefully one day.
And how about family? You keep in touch with them more so now?
I do. We spent a lot of time together during COVID, so that was really nice. But we are a very close family. I think I call my mom 4 times a day, whether she likes it or not, or we both do. Same to my dad. So I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my family. They're extremely supportive. My hometown is so supportive. I am very grateful and thankful to have all the love and support that I do, because it's hard. It's a hard industry. It's a hard life. It's hard on your mental health. But they keep me going. They keep me strong.
So have you done any little concerts back home for your family and friends? You know, like someone's backyard?
I haven't actually, no. Because I have if I'm playing really badly and they're okay with that, because like I said, I'm new to guitar, but my guitar player has been down here in Tennessee. So we've been trying to quarantine up until, you know, a couple weeks or a couple months ago. So haven't been doing any of that, but it would be so much fun. I know a lot of artists are doing that this year, going around and doing home tours, and I would totally be down to do that. It'd be a lot of fun. Yeah.
So I want to ask you do you happen to have a karaoke machine? Did you ever get one growing up?
I did. I think the PlayStation was like the Wii or something like that. And we used to have songs, and I'll never forget it. Like you had to get all the way down. Then you're like the best singer. And I got all the way down on the song Against All Odds. It's a really older song. I can't think of who sings that song right now, but that's Against the Odds. And I was like, yes, I'm done. So I used to do that all the time to try to beat it and be the best. But I don't have any karaoke machines, but my family loves karaoke. So if we get a family group together, like distant family relatives, 9 times out of 10, there will be a karaoke machine. So.
Oh my God, that's great. So also talk to us about your very first song you wrote and what led to that.
Oh, wow. I love that question. So the very first song I wrote is called Follow Me. And it was about my boyfriend who lived, we were doing long distance at the time. And it was kind of an ode to him to be like, I love you, like, follow me, like, come hang out with me here in Nashville. And it worked years later. He's here now. It's all good. But I had to be really vulnerable. I know, yes. I didn't think it would, but it worked. I wrote with my friend Alex Sire, who is my mentor down here too, guitar player, producer, everything, good friend. And he was like, what do you want to write about? And it was really hard for me to be vulnerable, especially with someone, I was just starting to get to know. I really struggle with that, but it's really important to be vulnerable as a songwriter and as an artist. So that's something I've come to terms with. And the best songs come from your vulnerability. Carly Pierce, her new EP album is incredible because of her vulnerability. She's incredible anyways, but that's why I love those songs. They're just like so raw and truthful, So yeah, my first song I wrote in Nashville was called Follow Me. I almost forgot it. I was like, what was the first song I wrote? Because I've come such a long way, and I'm really proud of myself for that, because I never thought I would write my own song. And it's like, well, of course you will. With a little bit of help and some co-writing and just some belief in yourself, anyone can write a song and sing.
Well, we're hoping that the ACMs will come back out here to the West Coast where it should be. And we'd like to see you on the stage, winning new female, artists.
Hey, one day that would be incredible. I love Vegas and I love award shows and I love getting dressed up. So I'm there. Hopefully one day that would be awesome.
All right. So you have anything else to share with us?
Just thank you so much for having me and for your time. I really appreciate it. And if anyone listening and sees this, you can follow me at Karissa Ella Music on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. And go check out my music at Karissa Ella Music. And stay tuned because I got new music coming soon.
All right. Well, make sure to get out all of your social media. Social media is where it's at,
Please follow me. Let's be friends. Comment on my photo, say you follow me from this live stream. It would be awesome. And I'll follow you back. Yeah, social media is important. TikTok has been huge since quarantine. That's what I do most of my days, is the TikTok now. So
well, that's great.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, a lot of social media work, being an artist, but it's a lot of fun. So yeah, follow me. Let's be friends.
All right. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in with us.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I had so much fun. It was great talking to you, Judy.